Champions League, Jacob Bergstrom aims to continue Mjallby fairytale against Slovan Bratislava. Published Jacob Bergstrom never imagined he would be rubbing shoulders with stars like Yaya Toure in the Champions League. The 31-year-old was never picked up by a youth academy and was still playing amateur football at 22. Even after joining Mjallby in 2018, he continued working at Subway to make ends meet. He did not become a full-time professional until he was 24. But over the past year, the burly striker has helped Mjallby win the Swedish Championship and Swedish Cup for the first time in their 87-year history.
Fruit flies taking over your kitchen? This discreet plug-in trap uses light to attract flying insects, then captures them on a replaceable adhesive cartridge without noisy zapping or messy sprays. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/1 right now.
He then scored on his Champions League debut and now aims to help Mjallby continue their fairytale by overcoming Slovan Bratislava, whose new head coach is Champions League winner and former Manchester City midfielder Toure. "When I first came here, we were in the 3rd division," Bergstrom tells BBC Sport. "I never dreamed of anything like this. It was like I didn't even think about it. For me to be here now is crazy, and to do it with Mjallby as well is amazing." Why Bergstrom settled in Coastal Village, last season's surprise title triumph made headlines around the world, mainly because of Mjallby's remote location. The club is based in Hallvik, a coastal village in southern Sweden with fewer than 1,000 residents. As the strongest football team in Blekinge County, Mjallby attract fans from across the region, averaging home crowds of 5,000 last season. They also attract players such as Bergstrom, who grew up an hour's drive north in Blekinge's capital Karlskrona, a naval city where handball and ice hockey are more popular. When Bergstrom rejoined Mjallby after a brief spell with Stockholm-based Djurgården in 2023, he and his wife moved to Hallvik. They and their 2 children now call it home. Although Hallvik is a sleepy fishing village come the winter, holidaymakers quadruple its population in the summer. And Bergstrom likes to cycle to games and training at Mjallby's home ground Strandvallen. It is just 100 meters from the Baltic Sea, nestled between some woods, a campsite and an outdoor swimming pool. "You have the ocean and the people," adds Bergstrom. "It's so beautiful by the water and the beach. In the winter there's not many people here, so it doesn't fit for everyone, but it fits for us." Local pride at Mjallby's rise from obscurity. Mjallby fans now regard Bergstrom as one of them. The 6'3" in Target Man has come to embody the underdog mentality of the region's rural communities. He once celebrated in front of Malmo fans and did not flinch when they showered him with beer, saying later, "It tasted very good." And after last season's win at Mjallby's big city rivals, he grabbed a megaphone and led a chant of "Whoever doesn't jump is a Malmo pig." Despite his and Mjallby's remarkable rise from obscurity, Bergstrom remains a regular guy. He still cycles to games and fans might still bump into him in the local supermarket, just as BBC Sport did the day after last month's Champions League qualifier at Strandvallen. There was a carnival atmosphere for Mjallby's first European game against Gibraltar's Lincoln Red Imps. A jazz band welcomed 3,500 fans, while another 2,300 carried deck chairs and cool boxes to Hallvik's marina to watch on a big screen. "Playing in Europe is special for the whole village and for everyone here at the club," says Bergstrom. "Every time I take my bike to the game, I see all the people in their yellow and black shirts. It's so fun to see everyone get together. They are so proud to be part of this journey we've made together. Those who dared to dream and refused to give up, Hallvik has become the 2nd smallest village to stage a Champions League fixture, after Strømsnes in the Faroe Islands, population 321. Before the 3-0 win over the Red Imps, Mjallby fans revealed a tifo which featured a ship and a map of Europe, with a banner which read, "A new chapter in the history books, written by all who dared to dream and those who refused to give up." Bergstrom said the tifo was unbelievable, while Captain Jesper Gustavsson had goosebumps. Gustavsson is one of those that refuse to give up literally. The 31-year-old is the last survivor of the Mjallby team that avoided relegation to the fourth tier and probable bankruptcy on the final day of the 2016 season. At that time, me and some teammates were like, "Are we gonna quit after the season?" he says. It was tough, but we kept going, and now I'm living my dream with Mjallby. Gustafsson grew up just 20 minutes north of Hallivik. He went to Mjallby games with his dad before making his debut aged 18. Now, the diminutive midfielder leads a loyal, tight-knit group that has a core of local players and punches above its weight. "It means everything because I've been here my whole life," he says. "Mjallby believed in me, so I'm forever grateful." From the Stadio Olimpico to Strandvallen, a 0-0 draw in Gibraltar meant Mjallby progressed to the third qualifying round to meet Slovan Bratislava, who gave Yaya Toure his first managerial job in June. The ex-Manchester City midfielder helped Barcelona win the 2009 Champions League final at Rome's Stadio Olimpico. Tuesday's first leg at Strandvallen, 17-0-0 BSD, will be unlike any Champions League game he's been involved in. Many away teams do not like visiting Mjallby. They face a long drive through acres of farmland, with virtually nothing of note except Mjallby flags hanging from tractors. They reach a modest ground with a vociferous home crowd, which is even louder for European games because Mjallby's hardcore fans must relocate to the biggest seated stand. Toure, 43, said Mjallby have something that other teams don't have, and now they face the 24-time Slovakian champions for a place in the Champions League playoffs. But even if Mjallby don't pull off another upset, they're guaranteed to play in at least this season's Conference League, so Bergstrom is set to meet a few more stars yet.